Hi everybody, my name is Philippe Thibault and I am a producer here at Paradox. I'm going to tell you about our next project, about the grand Napoleonic campaign game called Napoleon Campaigns 2. The game's objective is to put the players into the shoes of the famous French emperor and try to achieve control over Europe, or be one of his opponents and fight against the tyranny of the French ogre. The first thing you have to know is that we want that the gamers find a new experience with the game. The first version had each of the different campaigns of Napoleon playable as an individual game in a turn-based engine. And the new campaign will be quite different in spirit and in mood. We will have a full, complete campaign game, which was a very important request for the playing community. So we will be playing 10 years of Napoleonic era on the whole of Europe and for a lot of available countries. And of course, this will be done as much as possible, trying to keep the feeling and the look and the features we had before, like a huge variety of soldiers, uniforms, a lot of leaders with all their original portraits, a lot of different campaigns, scenarios, units, musics, and of course, overall, the general atmosphere of the Napoleonic era. We will use the Paradox famous 3D engine, a big map of Europe with all the areas where the combat took place. And it will be full 3D, scrollable, and all the nice features that you have learned to know in the recent success like Sengoku or Victoria or Art of Ride. We have decided that we will focus this time on a grand campaign, that is, you will lead your country to victory, and for this you will have to manage, of course, a lot of battles, but also some aspects like economy, diplomacy, or even some kind of research. The combat engine will be one of the key elements of this game. I would like to, for example, give you a few details of things we will have in this specific combat engine we are developing for the new game. One, for example, will be the question of leaders and hierarchy. You will get leaders of different ranks, and of course, depending on their ranks, they will have different command abilities, and they will be in charge of either direct fighting at the head of their divisions, or more flank leaders, where they will lead one part of the battle, or even when they have reached top rank, they will be leading full armies. And managing the promotions and the command ranks and the administration of your leaders will be a very important part of the game, especially if you are an opponent of France, where you have to learn the things the hard way. We will do also a lot of advanced combat events and combat tactics. So these battles, even if they take place in different and similar conditions, they might unfold very differently because the weather will be showing up, like a huge snowstorm in the middle of the battle, or you will be fighting on the river sides of hills in the Spanish peninsula, or you will be boarding French ships outside of the coast of Brittany. So a lot of things will happen that make every battle unique in itself. And finally, battle is one thing, but you have to lead and move all these armies into battles. So we will have also very original features, especially regarding logistics, like building up depots, having supply lines, training your troops to forage correctly in the countryside. And of course, another important part will be managing reinforcements, depot troops, how to sustain reinforcement at the other side of Europe. So the game will really give you all the power, but also all the headaches of a master commander of the world.